Isabel, Teyah, thank you so much for inviting us down to have a look around the training ground and have a chat. First things first, there's a lot of change happening here. So is it exciting being somewhere where there's so much happening?
Yeah, I think so. I think you never know what's kind of going to change next, to be honest. But it's exciting to see the progression. Like, obviously, both of us were here last season. So much has changed, and you know what's going to happen in the next year or, you know, more. And it's just kind of exciting to see what they're going to create here and, you know, the facilities and everything we're going to have.
What's changed since you guys joined? What have you seen in and around the team, whether it's the training ground, just the atmosphere? What's different?
A lot. I mean, we've got a different team this year, I'd say. New pitch, new change room, everything kind of started happening last year. Even the progression from when we joined, probably, you know, compared to the end of the season. And I think everything's kind of helping us to go in the right direction, hopefully.
And as you guys were both part of that promotion winning campaign, do you already notice the difference just in the atmosphere around the club?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously you see the likes of people we've brought in. They're definitely a step ahead, I think. But no, I think it's exciting. It's exciting times for both of us, obviously how young we are.
I imagine Nikita in training, because she is always someone who works so hard,
Yeah.
even in those training games. So have you noticed that already?
Yeah, I mean, Keats is one that you definitely hear probably before you even see her. Yeah, but no, I think the likes of Lenari as well that's come in, I've noticed particularly her communication, and that's probably needed. I think those senior players joining the team to kind of give us that guidance and leadership is needed, and yeah, having all of those voices definitely helps, especially us younger ones. It's people to listen to and look up to, you know.
And Teyah, you've obviously at Arsenal been part of a club that has been in the WSL for a long time, been in the Champions League. What would you say is the biggest difference, having kind of been in and around both environments?
I would say obviously Arsenal's got a massive history and already established, and obviously what they're, you know, even achieving and striving for now is still very, very impressive. But I think in terms of obviously where London City are, and we don't have quite the same history as they do, but I see it as like there's no pressure on us because kind of we're just here to grow, and one day we would love to achieve and win the things that say Arsenal have. And obviously now playing the likes of Arsenal and Chelsea more regularly, it's a good test for us, and we know that's where as a club we want to be one day.
And we're creating that history. Love it.
And we know that so much of the conversation around London City is about Michelle Kang, the owner of the club, who's put in so much investment, and she obviously was a big part of the trophy celebrations as well for promotion. What's she like to chat with? Have you guys spent much time with her?
I mean, yeah, she's great. I mean, you can see how powerful she is as soon as she walks into the building. But no, yeah, she comes in a few times. We've spoke to her a little bit, but like I said, she's just such a powerful woman. She owns, do you know what I mean? She just owns it. But no, obviously she comes to most of our games as well, which is really nice. And I think she's probably our lucky charm, so.
I think she was hooked last year. Towards the end of the season, we started seeing her more and more, and I think she was just invested because of how tight the league was. So I'm sure she was just as nervous as we were, to be fair.
Yeah.